Please welcome Mr. Nicolas Chammas, President of the MIT Alumni Association, Chairman of Beirut Traders Association.
Good morning. Let me start by saying how humbled and privileged I feel to be standing here today and to be sharing the stage with distinguished personalities, including the towering figure of Dr. Riyad Salameh, who is universally considered to be one of the most accomplished central bankers in the world. Dr. Salameh is your ultimate out-of-the-box thinker. He is the trusted steward of the Lebanese currency and the true North Star of the Lebanese economy. It is this track record of kept promises and this great credibility that he is throwing today behind the creation of the knowledge-based economy in Lebanon through Circular 331, which incentivizes financial institutions to invest in the equity of small companies. So believe it or not, it is working because the stakeholders are falling into place. Incubators and accelerators like Beirut and others, communities of entrepreneurs, venture capitalists, universities, and last but not least, the Lebanese banking system, which is investing its smart money in this economy. And as we all know, money follows market. So we will be sure seeing the emergence of a new ecosystem in Lebanon. My dear friends, when I listen to politicians, I get discouraged. But when I look at you, I feel re-energized. They think small, you think big. They are obsolete, you are ahead of the curve. They are on the wrong side of the political divide, you are on the right side of the digital divide. So I invite each and every one of you on this basis to take advantage of the crisis that our part of the region here is going through. It is either a stagnation at best or even a recession. So let us all together re-engineer and reboot our way out of the recession that we are going through, and let each one of you think about his own or her own 2 cents. In other words, let each one of you ask, what can I contribute to rewriting, the new codes and the new rules of the current economy? And by doing that, I invite you to be proactive, to be creative, to even be transgressive. But don't be dismissive of the existing sectors of the economy, because they have played a great role, they have brought us so far, and they have kept Lebanon alive during the past important decades. So what I want you to do is really think big, and the sky is the limit. Never in my wildest dreams would I have imagined that one day I would become the 122nd president of the MIT Alumni Association, and to lead that association from 10,000 kilometers away, meaning from right here, from Beirut. This is the true challenge. And as you know, MIT encompasses something like 135,000 alumni and counting. And collectively, they represent a GDP of $2 trillion a year, meaning if it were an economy, it would be the 10th economy worldwide. Naturally, MIT is part of US history because it was established a few weeks after President Abraham Lincoln stepped into the White House. And it has participated in writing this history in war times, like in World War II, with the invention of the radar which came out from the radiation laboratory and changed the course of the Second World War. And in peace times, MIT has played a major role, for instance, in the Apollo campaign with the design of the lunar landing device. And Buzz Aldrin was, the second man on the moon was affiliated with MIT. More recently, we have played a role in the creation of the World Wide Web and the mapping of the human genome. But we are not done, far from it, because our mission is not only to educate people, our mission is to contribute in the advancement of knowledge, whereas we are involved in the big challenges of our times. For instance, today we are turning our attention to climate change, to clean water, to renewable energy, to curing vicious diseases like cancer, or figuring out what happens with Alzheimer's and Parkinson's and other mental diseases. Also, we are also in the middle of a campaign for digitalization. Digitalization is the smart use and the smart operation of people, processes, data, and objects. And this is something that Mr. Tony Fadell so extraordinarily personifies. So what I tell you today is to be respectful of the other sectors of the economy. Let us all build a labor force, a labor market that not only ensures a good livelihood for a few thousands of people, but assures rewarding jobs for millions of people to go around. My advice to you today is really, surprise us, impress us, overwhelm us. The people on this podium will be the enthusiastic cheerleaders of your ambitions and of your dreams. The future is in your hands. It is full of promise, but please make sure to make this journey worthwhile. Thank you very much.